Good morning, everybody. And it's actually morning. Look at that. Although I didn't ride the bike this morning, it was cold and my back is out, and so it's making me not feel very good, and that has been a challenge for the past few days. So haven't been wanting to get out and ride my bicycle at all. And then, like I said, it was chilly. Tomorrow morning it's supposed to be like 40, which is really cold for here, and so I definitely will not be riding tomorrow morning. But tomorrow is an RC race, so I'm undecided whether I'm going to actually do it because of the way I've been feeling. So after I get done out here in the garage, I'll probably go in and do a little race prep, get all my batteries charged, make sure everything's together, not broken, clean everything up, and make sure I'm race ready tomorrow in case I do go. But today's video, I'm going to take the primary off of the black bike here and see if I can figure out where that crunching noise is. So if you guys were here when I first started or attempted to start this bike, I hit the starter and it makes a horrible like crunching, grinding noise. So I'm assuming there's probably in the primary or the starter area there. So I'm going to get that primary cover off, take a look, and see what our issue is. And that'll be the first thing I fix, and then we'll move on to the other things. Let's open it up, take a look. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is pull the drain plug out of the bottom here. You can see where it's draining there. It's just an Allen plug, and when I pulled that out and started draining it, I found a good indicator of what the problem is. So here, shit, I dropped it. Here's our drain plug. Now I don't know if you can see that or not, but those are metal chunks on the drain plug because it's magnetic, which means we definitely have an issue in our primary there. So we're in the right place. Let's pop the cover off of this and see if we can figure out what the actual problem is. But at least we know we're starting in the right place. Alright, so we got the 99 primary all apart. It was not a hard thing to spot the issue. There you go. See all the teeth sheared off? That is what was in the bottom of the pan. So that is our first issue. So we'll get that fixed, and then we will attempt to crank it over and see what happens from there. You can see the pan here, all the metal in it. So we'll give it a good cleanup. We'll clean out the entire primary because there has been some metal circulating through there. Give it a good inspection, good cleanup, make sure everything's good, get it all back together, and then, like I said, we'll hit that starter and see what happens from there. Anyway, first day on the 99, and that's where we sit. I gotta go find some parts and then wait for them to get here, and then we can continue on. Like I said, I'm not feeling good, so I'm glad I found it quickly. I'm gonna call it a day for this and go inside, get the RC car ready for prepped and ready for racing tomorrow in case I do that. And then I think I'm just chilling today. Maybe fire up some Gran Turismo or something and just chill. Anywho, see if we can find some parts. All right, so it is evening. I took the rest of the afternoon off like I said I was going to. I played Gran Turismo, but I started digging through all my stuff. So I think I have finally discovered what I'm going to collect. I keep saying that, right? I want to collect it all. I want it all. Anyway, I think I'm going to go with like some old vintage video games. Stuff that I grew up with. The old Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, you know, PS1, all that kind of stuff. It's stuff that I can find in flea markets and garage sales all over the country. They're small. I can throw them in the bag on my bike. So it lends itself to a good collecting thing, and it's something that I loved from my childhood, and like I have a history of. I can remember playing all these games and all the joy it brought to me back then, so I can't imagine that it would not bring me joy to do it now. So that's my plan. I am turning 50 this year, and I'm reverting back to childhood.
Great, the time has started.
And Angie's over there confirming that. Anyway, funny thing is today, so I started digging out just some of my old boxes. What I was looking for was, I had an original copy of Gran Turismo, and I also had a memory card of all the races we had ran and all the money we'd made and all the cars we had won and bought. And I was like, that would be really cool to have. And I don't think we have it anymore. But I did get out our old Wii. We do have a bunch of Wii games, so I think I'll dive back into some more of those, play them some. I got the Wii out, set up in the living room right next to the PlayStation 5. So I just need like a regular Nintendo, a Sega, an original PS1, you know, all that fun stuff. We had a Game Boy somewhere too. We have a Game Boy somewhere, don't we, Ange? Where's that at? Kids probably stole it. Anyway, I think we have a Game Boy somewhere, or we did. I bet Neve will know where it's at. Anyway, while I'm sitting here tonight, I am prepping the car for the race tomorrow. So I've got the batteries out charging, getting everything cleaned up, adjusted, and set up for the race tomorrow. So remember me saying I was digging through stuff? Well, as I was digging through stuff today, this popped up. So this is a second place plaque for the first annual Missouri State Nitro Series, B Main. So way back in the day, remember I said I used to race nitro cars? So this was probably like I just got into it and they had a state race and I went and raced it. And I didn't do horribly. I mean, second place in the B Main for having zero experience, I thought was pretty good. It's just funny that this was tucked away in one of those boxes that I was going through today. So I was like, wow, how freaking cool is that? A couple other things that were tucked away, I hadn't seen in a long time. This was my father's. Can you see that? From the Marine Corps. It's got some engraving on it. The story I remember him telling me was when he was in World War II, he made this. And so that's where this came from. I just, like I said, stumbled across it. And I think he made it for my mom because it says sweetheart on it. So I think Dad made this for Mom when he was in World War II. How cool is that? Anyway, I found that today too. I'm feeling nostalgic today. Anyway, I think my battery just beeped, so I've got one of them done. I've got 2 more to charge and a little cleaning and getting ready, and we'll be ready for tomorrow. All right, guys. So if you got like closets, boxes full of old video games out there, let me know what you got. Hit me up if you're wanting to get rid of them. Let me know. Maybe I can take them off your hands and you'll see them here on the channel on top of that. So let me know. Anyway, guys, have a great day. We're going racing tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see you then.